I'm not going to tell anybody. Great to be back, though. And I'm actually back today and gone for the next 3 weeks. And I'm kind of bummed, but because I'm starting to really enjoy this kind of event every week.
Because up to now it's been misery.
Well, it's growing on me. But Rick is going to take the mic next week and kind of lead the process. And I think we invited Lori Ingram to come and join us.
Lori's going to be here next week, but then she's gone for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And my wife Dawn, who has radio experience, is going to be my co-host for 2 weeks.
Oh, I hope you guys get along.
Yeah.
You can't bring any of the home stuff onto the radio. You got to keep it separate.
Yeah.
But it's funny. Our guest today, one of our guests brought his family with him, so we're excited that we're going to lead this thing off with Chuck Green from an organization called Voodoo Misfits. Later on in the show, we're going to be joined by Tyrone Flowers with Higher Impact. Tyrone has an amazing story. This gentleman has really dedicated his life to kids. The whole show today is kind of a rally around kids and causes that support kids. And so
right. Chuck's group of Children's Mercy and Lucy's Kids for Peace.
Yeah, we're going to have Jill Chalfie and Beverly Weber on a little later, and it's kind of we're going to rally around kids today, which is good. It's not really a theme show.
It is now.
And now it is. Now it's about kids. So here we are, and Chuck brought his kid. Hannah's here, right? Hi, Hannah. You have 4 kids? And 2 on the way.
Yeah, Chuck, you don't have to whisper. You can just
you
talk.
You can talk. Come on, Chuck.
This is one of my daughters, Hannah.
Hello,
and
Hannah.
My wife, Dee, and we have 3 other daughters at home.
Wow.
Deasia, Deandra, and Desiree.
And Dee
2 more
and 2
twins,
more on the way.
girls.
Yeah, 2
Our second set of twins, by the way. Our second set
You're
of twins.
You're a lucky man.
Yeah,
I am so...
I'm blessed.
Wow.
Some would say otherwise, but I'll just leave it as being blessed.
I wish you guys could have seen this, because Chuck was in here doing mime for the radio show. I can't be heard.
Right. I already asked you, how's my hair?
Yeah. Well, this is a chance meeting that Chuck actually sought Rick out on the set of a video shoot. He was filling in for a biker friend of his that couldn't make it. They had a bike scene, and
I was basically updating another friend on what we've been doing, including the radio show. And
Correct.
Jack said, "I listened to your show."
Yeah, it was really a chance meeting. A friend of mine, as you said, Bill, a friend of mine approached me because somebody else couldn't make it, and it just so happened that as I was standing there listening to Rick, he goes, "There's probably not too many people in Kansas City that even know about this program." And I said, "Well, I'm one of them. I know about it." And so we carried on from there.
That's awesome.
So Chuck is now my favorite person.
Yeah, well, #1 fan. I hope people are starting to listen. I think this is turning into quite a fun hour. And Chuck's done, he's done what a lot of our guests have done. He saw a need and had a group of friends and wanted to pull them together and do something good for the community. And he's going to he's here to help explain to us exactly what he's doing. The organization is called Voodoo Misfits, and they got one of the coolest logos I've ever seen. I can't wait to get a T-shirt.
There's a story behind that logo. Would you like to hear that?
Yeah,
yes.
Bring it on. I want to hear it.
Obviously, Voodoo Misfits is what we call ourselves. The center cross, what you see is what's called the Iron Cross there in the middle, stands for strength. The voodoo doll happens to represent the community. And the voodoo pins that you stick in the doll that would normally change things is us, reaching out into the community and making a change where necessary.
So your voodoo pins.
Correct. Something like that.
If you guys want to see this, it's actually their photo, their Facebook photo. Their Facebook page is facebook.com at Voodoo Misfits.
You can also find us on www.voodoomisfits.org.
Perfect. So you can see this logo and hope. Are there T-shirts? Can we get T-shirts?
There will be T-shirts at the ride, the upcoming event. We do offer support products, but they're not quite available for purchase yet because we have to do some redesigning of those products. But our president, Chris Fussner, is working on that as we speak.
All right. So you led into this thing, this ride. We're going to talk about on July 22nd. You've put together a group of some of your favorite people. I have to admit, when you told me about Chuck, expected him to weigh 350 pounds and be about 6.
Scraggly beard.
Yeah, be about 5 feet.
Look like the
6
guy in
inches
Raising
tall.
Arizona.
And he's actually a stud. He's totally good looking and a great guy. But but you ride a bike, and you
Yes.
got a bunch of friends
Yes.
that ride bikes.
Absolutely.
How
Yeah,
cool.
this whole thing, if you don't mind, I'd like to go into that a little bit. We started as a kind of an accident or a joke, a funny kind of thing. The two founders, Chris and Danny, got a little voodoo doll out of a gumball machine. And that's what started Voodoo Misfits. And then Chris and I have been friends for 25 years, and we all kind of get together with our vice president, Greg Sago, and we started expanding and just inviting others to in. And we started out as just a group of people who wanted to ride motorcycles. And then we all realized after talking and hanging out more often that we all wanted to reach out in the community and make a difference. And the bike, the motorcycle community is a phenomenal thing. I mean, on a whim's notice, you can make a phone call and get 200 bikes to show up for just about any cause that is out there for charity, but especially when it comes to kids.
Yeah.
Everybody loves kids.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this motorcycle.
Well, we've had the Stacy Bratcher from Immaculata Matter and Janie's ride
Right,
already
big
on.
ride. So this is a second motorcycle ride. I have a feeling we're going to have motorcycle rides on a lot.
Apparently, once a month we're going to do a motorcycle
This
ride.
could open up a door for that.
Yeah, that's good. And I know about the big ride they have at the Kansas Speedway every year for the babies and
Bikers for babies.
and then bikers for boobies and bikers for
Yes,
It-
bikers for just about everything out there.
and that's breast cancer. I mean, it's
Yeah, I assumed as much. Yes, thank you.
But at this ride, you guys are going to have stunt shows. You're going to have barbecue. You're
Yes.
going to have, I mean, this is going to be
Yes.
fun. I want to be there. Live music.
The ride is next Sunday,
All
July
right.
22nd.
Okay.
We open up the gates at 8 a.m. For pre-registration.
Where are the gates?
I'm sorry, the gates are at 1325 Oddfellows Road, which is the old Belvoir Winery in Liberty, Missouri.
Liberty, Missouri.
It's a
Okay.
huge 171-acre winery that was generously donated to us by Doc, the gentleman that owns the place, and he said we could come there and hold this event.
Oh, that's great. Well, it's $15 to ride. It's $20 if you're going to bring someone with you.
Correct.
And you're bringing 5 people, so that's going to be a lot of money for
Yes,
you.
yes, yes. We definitely will be donating quite a bit.
I'm assuming that if someone wanted to give you more than $15, that would be all right. As
Oh,
well.
absolutely. We'll take extra dollar bills, $100 bills, $1,000 bills, gold, jewelry, whatever you would like to donate.
And teddy bears, because this is for Children's Mercy Hospital.
Yes.
And
The purpose behind this ride, we may not be collecting money to raise money for cancer or large causes out there that focus on diseases and things like that. But what we are fulfilling is an immediate need for the children that come into Children's Mercy Hospital. They come in, they're scared. It's a big deal. They're scared. They don't know what to do. They don't know who to look for. Some of them come in with no family. Some of them come in without clothes. And we decided that it would be a great idea to raise money to fulfill that immediate need so we could give them the security that they're looking for right then and there and make them feel safe. So we decided to call this the Teddy Bear Run. The Teddy Bear Run is to raise money for Children's Mercy Hospital, and all the proceeds go to purchase teddy bears and clothing for the kids as they come in and stay at the hospital.
So maybe you're not treating one disease, but you're actually treating a whole bunch of them.
Exactly.
yeah, that's
Exactly.
That's cool. And so the ride is how long? How long do you guys? What's the course?
The ride is going to be approximately 63 miles, so it should take about an hour to an hour and a half. We
Okay.
start at the winery, we will end at the winery. In the beginning, in the morning during pre-registration, we will have a live band. During that time, you'll be able to register. We will also have coffee and donuts available. The ride will go on. We kick stands up at 11 a.m. We'll pull out of the winery. We should pull back into the winery approximately 1 o'clock. We'll have another live band, a stunt show, as you said. Barbecue will be available. There'll be several vendors out there. The Missouri Pit Bull Association will be out there. We'll have classic cars, custom cars, painters, all kinds of things, activities for the family. So it is family eventful. And the most important thing I want to clarify here is it is a motorcycle ride, but even if you don't ride a motorcycle, we would still welcome you to come out, join us in this cause, and help us put some smiles on these kids' face.
Well, I don't know why you were nervous, Chuck, because you're really good at this, and it's been really great just to have you here. I was thinking, I was coming back from the All-Star game, and I kind of went home this weird way, and I was on this kind of, my girls kind of like it when I act like I'm lost in the middle of Kansas City, but I really know where I am. But these bikers came at us popping wheelies for like 60 I mean, like 2 football fields. I couldn't believe it. They were up on their one wheel just riding around, and it was one after another. There was like 10 of them. Anyway, those are kind of stunts.
Those guys.
Yeah, I'm just sure you did. Those are kind of stunts we're talking about.
Yes, as a matter of fact,
Yeah.
these guys are on the verge of becoming professional stunters. They're very, very good at what they do. It's going to be a controlled environment, so it's
good.
going to be a lot of fun.
Well, good. Bring your family out. Bring your kids. Bring some money. Let's raise some money for Children's Mercy Hospital. It's a great cause. Chuck, I'm really glad you came to see us.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
And when we come back, we're going to have Jill Chalfie, I think that's how I say it, and in Beverly Weber, and we're going to hear the story about Lucy's Kids for Peace. So keep it tuned to KC Cares on ESPN 1510.